Yeah.
This is the
What could be
good
done first to call?
right? For you, like, what would the top 3 things be to get you to say, you know what, I want to do this. I'm going to do this. Girls can be one of them. Even though I know you're thinking that, you know, girls can, even though there's going to be a lot of pretty women up in, I'm telling you, it's going to be beautiful girls. Just know that sometimes girls are the biggest distraction. So they're going to come. But what, you know, for you, what's the top 3 things that would, you know, get you to say, you know what, I think this is for me and I want to do this?
I don't really know.
Okay. Well, what would you like to see it do for you then?
I just want to see it. I want it to give me options.
Okay.
Like,
And when you say options, tell me a little bit more about that.
it's just, I want to be able to get money so I can have options to do something else. Because I'm going to be going to college. I want to be able to pay for certain things.
Okay. So let's say you got the money out of the way, right? Like the money's there. Which school would you want to go to? Are you going to stay in Hawaii, go to HBU, or are you going to go to some school on the mainland?
I'm going to ASU.
ASU, okay. As in Alabama or Arizona?
Arizona State.
Arizona State, okay. Hey, I'm just checking, babe. I'm just checking. There's my wife. Here's Arizona. It's like, seriously, she forget that I'm actually getting the information from you. I'm not assuming anything, right? So you're welcome, right? It's like, because even though I know I can't assume, because when you assume, write this down. This is a really good one for you. When you assume, you're making an ass out of you and someone else. So I don't assume nothing. Right? Assumption is the mother of failure. Write that one down. Because a lot of people always assume like someone's success in the future. They assume because they've been successful in the past that they're going to be successful in the future. And I don't do that. I give them the benefit of the doubt, and then I show up to from day one at the starting line to see how they're willing to work. And typically in our industry, that's what happens. A lot of people underestimate me, right? For example, they think like, you've already been so successful, like this is going to happen, and then I could show up in an attitude, and it doesn't happen. But my greatest gift in anything that I do is I show up day one as the hungriest guy on the starting line. Because if I commit to it, I commit to that, whatever it is, company, system, woman, wherever, and I'm going to show up. So if something was supposed to happen to me and my wife right now, and I got into a new relationship, I'm going to show up. Forgot I was married. I'm going to show up. I want to know what makes her tick. I want her to know what makes me tick. So when I start over, it's from ground zero, right? So for you, it's like, okay, you're going to be going to 2 different schools. You're going to college and you're going to business school. But this business school, you're going to be learning at a very accelerated pace. In this school, you're learning and you're applying at the same time. In college, you're learning to apply 4 years later. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when you're planning going to ASU, are you going there for sports or are you going just for education?
I'm going for education.
Education. Okay. So are you on a scholarship or are you paying your way?
I got my tuition paid for, but the rest I'm paying for.
Okay. So is your tuition paid for by your parents, or is it a full ride from your academics?
A government scholarship, yeah.
Government scholarship. Okay, great. So that's for 4 years, right? And you're paying what? I'm guessing books and stay?
Yeah, and room and board and that kind of stuff.
Room, board, and food. So what does that look like that you know of now, monthly for you? What is that going to look like?
I'm not quite sure yet. I haven't gotten all my scholarships in order.
Okay, so there's 3 things I want you to do, right? I want you to write down what it's going to cost you to basically be there, and that's what it's going to cost, mainly roughly for, food, rent, books, what it's going to cost you just to be there. Because there's a lot of folks right now like you, Ethan, that's going to go to school, and I'm looking at it like Ethan, it's like all that's coming to head is Ethan Hunt. So we're about to go to the next Mission Impossible right now, right? Yeah. Mission Impossible 6 right here. So think about it this way. There's a lot of kids your age going to the same school, facing the same thing, and unless they have this conversation with someone else, which I don't think they are, you and them are going to be walking into the same, in the military, we call it shit sandwich. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what it's going to cost. So you're going to go there and you're going to be frustrated. You're going to figure it out. Then it's like all of a sudden you just left your beautiful home with mom and dad where you was getting food, and all you really have to do was probably wash the dishes, wash your laundry, and take out the trash. Now you got to do that, plus find a job, plus pay rent, plus pay food. Then you're going to get overwhelmed and probably flunk out of school, which is what most kids do, right? But if you know walking in what it costs to do that, that's the first thing. So you want to find out what it costs just to be there.
Okay.
Right? The second thing is, babe, she just dropped your phone and tried to break the stuff up. The second thing you want to find out is, what is it going to cost for you to actually enjoy your time being there? Because I'm sure you're going to want to go out and have a movie. You might want to go out to eat. You might meet a cute girl. After COVID, you might want to spend some time without a mask, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying, right? You might want all those things. And you possibly might even want a car. So first is your cost to survive. The next is your cost to enjoy yourself. And in college, this is what nobody tells anybody. You know what I'm saying? No one does. And then the last is the cost for you to have peace of mind. What does that mean? After you pay all the bills, you have a little fun, how much extra would you want left over? Now, when you find those three together out, you need to add it up and come up with one total. And just off the head, even though you don't know, what do you think, just from talking, what do you think those three amounts would probably turn out to be? Roughly around what monthly?
Probably at least 100,000 a year. That's what I'm for 4 years.
Awesome. So what that turns it out, that's about $8,400 a month.
Yeah.
Right? So if you round it up, that's like 10,000 a month. That gives you, right, which is 120,000 a year. And that's not even the education. That's just Ethan being Ethan. All right, so when do you start school?
We move in August 15th.
August 15th. So June, July, August. Okay, great. You got 90 days this summer while everybody's out there. Listen, they all don't have a clue what they're walking into. But over the next 90 days between you and your uncle, very simply, check this out. I'm just going to give you an example and then you choose what you want to do. Because you have a business, you just look here and tell me within the next 90 days where you would like to be. So this is like our excuse me. This is our compensation plan, but these are the different positions. Actually, you know what, let me do this. Let me go down to the part that will actually be a little more relevant for you. Okay, so within the compensation plan, we have here what's called our elite, diamond, and ambassador ranks, right? And what it's showing here is just basically, this is bonuses. Like when you get to these positions, this is a monthly bonus that you get in addition to everything that you do. Which one of these bonuses, the bonuses is on the right-hand side, would you like to receive on a monthly basis? So just like between now and the next 90 days.
$2,000.
$1,000. So that would be basically around double platinum or so in the elite ranks. It's 1,200 in diamond, which is very doable. So diamond is 1,200. So that's the one there. Now, well, let me go back to this, because if you look and see, so call that diamond, roughly, you know, I'm sure you wouldn't mind the extra 200, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking. So 1,200 a month as a lifestyle bonus. Alka trying to call me later. Is basically getting to this position called diamond, right? So with the position called diamond, between now and August, if you get promoted to this position here, a diamond, you're gonna earn a $10,000 bonus. Is you're gonna go through these other positions too. That's 250, 750, 1,200, 1,800, 1,300, 3,000. Yeah, that's 7,000 total plus the 10, that's 17,000 plus the $1,200 monthly. Would you like to start off school with $17,000 in your bank account and a monthly stipend of $1,200?
Yeah.
Okay. So then basically the next 90 days, your goal would be diamond. That's simple. Right? So Dean, can you do me a favor? Can you stop the recording here?